Okay, I'm back today to reorganize my eye product collection, and I'm feeling a lot better than last time. So I have this whole basket of products that were either things that were in my Shop My Stash for spring or new singles that I've gotten, and then a few things I pulled out of the chopping block. So that is gonna, really help to fill this drawer a little bit more, but also make more sense for organizing. So I had two more Urban Decay Moon Dust eyeshadow singles. So we'll just put those here. And then I know this is different packaging, but I will put that one there as well. So that's just gonna be my little Moon Dust section. And then I do think I want this to be like some different indies. I've got Glaminatrix and Odin's Eye, but I have another Odin's Eye to put in here, and I have this Ensley Rain Loose Shadow. I definitely want to reorganize this, so I'm gonna move these singles down here since I pulled some of the Tarte ones back out. I think these are gonna fit here, and you guys know I wasn't really happy with that anyway. Then I've got 4 Tarte ones, Park Avenue Princess and Froze, and that is like the chunky older packaging, and then the newer packaging, this is Caramel Apple and Paradise Found. That fits nice. Then for these palettes, I feel like it makes sense to have them face me, but I think I might like it better this way. And then I had Mini Biba, and then I think I want to keep this Baby Biba. And then just some more high-end singles. I think this was with my spring favorites, but we'll just do some fancy gals here. So we got Charlotte, Natasha. We'll take these mini Natasha Genonas. These are not all gonna fit. Let's see, this is kind of like a duochrome, so I feel like I've got some special shades over here. So if these were just like not necessarily special ones, let's see. Kasha fits. Do some colors. Okay, that is good. And then what else? I have a couple more of these Too Faced eyeshadows. So I guess I'll put them here. I'm not really sure what to do about this, but I guess I'll just put it here for right now, because the silver one I did put in my chopping block, but then I just purchased the new champagne one, so I might have to change some things around, but I should put that in the front. But for now, I think that works. Because if I needed to put all 3 of these here, then I could move those. Maybe I'll just leave them like that, and then I'll just plan on putting my other Half Magic ones here. Okay, and then I have all of these other singles to put in. So these are my Adriana, Mateo Beauty, and then I just got 2 more Mateos, Steve and Beechin. Okay, and then a Million Folklore. This is the broken one I need to repress. But give me a second while I get all these out of the box. Why I put them back in the box, I'll never know. And I have 7 of these that are basically all purples. So That I think is going to look fine. And then, yeah, that looks fine. And then my red one will go there. How funny how empty looking the drawer was, and now it's totally full. But I mean, I have these all laying down, so if I needed more space, I could just sit them up. But yeah, okay, I'm very happy with this. I think this looks good. What do you guys think? And then with my top drawer, I think that this just like is what it is. I would consider getting different organizers for this because these small ones, I just, you know, I don't necessarily have a need for them. I mean, I've got these like liquid shadows here, so that's fine. But if this was just like this, where this is divided in two, or just a long one here, that would be perfect. But I don't know if I want to buy something else because I'm not sure what else I would put up here. I think I would just like the way it looked better. But I will think about it because I did buy some new shadow sticks recently, but I could just stack them. I could just put all the Laura Mercier and then all the other ones. So yeah, I think I'm okay with how this looks for now. So for palettes, these are like all of my favorites. And the bottom drawers palettes that I want to keep but I'm not reaching for. So I think what I'm actually going to do is, don't look at the mess. So this one right here is all of my backups. I'm going to switch those. Okay, so now we are going to start putting the stuff back in here. So I've got this little box here with a bunch of sponges and then a couple of like empty containers that I have used for depotting things. So I'm just going to slide that in the back, then just a few more sponges, and then I believe what I had beside that would be some backup setting sprays. So I think what I had beside that would be backup setting sprays. So I got MAC Fix Plus, Huda Beauty Easy Bake, and the Milk Makeup Pore Eclipse. Put my two primer backups there, Hourglass Vanish and the Milk Pore Eclipse. We'll just put those right on top. The idea here was to have one for lip products and face products, and then one for brows and mascara. And then around here, I had face powder backups. I also have these two setting sprays, L'Oreal and a mini Urban Decay. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just have one mini Urban Decay left. So I'll just put those in the back there. And I have some extra products here that have overflown. So let's see, this is eyes, lips, face, eyes, lips, eyes, and we're going to organize this more. Just separating right now. All eyes, eyes, Estee Skin Tint, Estee Concealer, and Tarte Shape Tape Concealers. These Tarte Liquid Blush Minis. Then I am going to get rid of these EOS lip balms while we're here because I feel like my lips just can't handle these anymore. Okay, so here we've got a whole bunch of Lawless lip gloss backups. Necessary? No. Am I keeping them? Yes. I'll also get rid of this little mini Tarte Lip Plump in Primrose backup because I have a full size now. This Belief lip mask there. And then we'll do those little lippies. This gloss. Foundation. There we go. I'm just going to move this one out of the way right now. so we can organize. Let's put lashes over here, brows here, pencil, gel, mascara, liner, pencil, gel, mascaras. Oh, there's another Urban Decay. Okay. Then brow gel, eye primer, liquid liner, eye primer, mascara, shadow stick, mascara. Okay, let me move these out of the way, make us some room. So some of these brow pencils, I have opened them and tested them, and then I put them back in the box. So I'm going to take them out of the box so that we've got more room. That's brows. That would be this Kosas Nano Pencil Color Pop. This e.l.f. pencil. These have all been opened. And I think that's it. Oh, mascara, eye primer. Okay. So then, okay, too long. All right. Pencil. Let me take this brow gel out. Pencil. This is a brow pen. All right. There we go. There's all my brow pencils. I think I'm gonna move this down and move this one up here, because since I've got some room on the side over here, I can put like mascara products here and just have brows here, potentially. Those are my thoughts at the moment. Let's see. Wow, I don't have as many brow gels as I thought I did. That's good. I need to just use that next to get that out of here. This one is too tall. I haven't used this one yet, but let's see. All right, so let's just see how that would look to put other eye products over here. Let's see. Liquid liner. Okay. There we go. My ABH eye primer. This Gerard eye primer. And then we'll put a shadow stick back up over there. Then everything else is a mascara, and I think I'll just put that on top over here. So, you know, I'm not totally obsessed with this, but I'm glad that I moved the things back in the drawer. Oh my gosh. I have so many backups of Lancome mascaras, but they're my favorite, so I can't get rid of any of them. Okay, you know what? I'm happy enough with this. So again, In the back, sponges, setting sprays, primers. Then we've got powders here, lip products, face products. Then we have brows, mascaras on top, and then liquid liners and eye primers on the side. All right, so here's the extra storage I have under my desk. So it's very full here, but underneath, let me see, take out these ones on the top. So here's like the main stash. So we've got Natasha Denona, Huda, and ABH in the back. Again, ones that I really love, but I'm just not reaching for at the moment, or, you know, I kind of just wanted to put mainly indie palettes in my main drawer. Then I've got a couple of indies, some Sigma, some square palettes, and then just a few other ones just put on the top here. And this bottom drawer, okay, might have to switch this one with one that still has the strings. But in this bottom drawer is where I have all of my Z palette and then some miscellaneous. But then in the back here I have my smaller pat, and then just the rest of my Pat McGrath palettes. Then here is where I have all of my lip and face products for my chopping block. And then I just emptied out a drawer that had like some giveaway stuff. And here I now have my eye products for my chopping block. So now I can grab for these also when we're doing our Instagram, TikTok chopping block grab. And then I did not reorganize my palette drawer. I think that this is fine. Basically, I'm just like shoving stuff where it fits. So I'm not going to bother with this one, but these are all my palettes that I'm loving the most. And then we've got my backups. And then just another overview here of my small palettes and single shadows. And then didn't change anything up here. But I had definitely been putting this video off, and I'm really happy with the way that things were able to come together. But let me know your thoughts, and let me know, especially if you have any other ideas for how to organize this, or if you want to send me any links for specific organizers that you think would be good here. And I would prefer like a plastic or acrylic like this that's clear.